Gnosticism used a number of religious texts that are preserved, in part or whole, in ancient manuscripts or are lost but mentioned critically in patristic writings. Gnostic texts, full or fragmentary. These texts exist in surviving manuscripts. Acts of John, the Hymn of Jesus. Acts of Peter and the 12, Acts of Thomas, the Hymn of the Pearl, Allergenes, Apocalypse of Adam, First Apocalypse of James, Second Apocalypse of James, Apocryphon of James, Apocryphon of John, Coptic Apocalypse of Paul, Coptic Apocalypse of Peter, Books of Jude, Book of Thomas the Contender, Dialogue of the Saviour, Letter of Peter to Philip, Odes of Solomon, Pistis Sophia, Secret Gospel of Mark, the Sophia of Jesus Christ, Gospel of the Egyptians, Gospel of Judas, Gospel of Mary, Gospel of Philip, Gospel of Thomas, Gospel of Truth, Unknown Berlin Gospel, a Gospel of the Saviour. Quoted or alluded. These texts are mentioned or partially quoted in the writings of the Church Fathers. Gospel of Basilides mentioned by Origen, Jerome, Ambrose, Philip of Cyrene, and B. Basilides Exegetica mentioned in Hippolytus of Rome and Clement of Alexandria. Epiphans on Righteousness, mentioned in Clement of Alexandria. Heracleon, fragments from his commentary on the Gospel of John, mentioned in Origen. Nicene fragment mentioned in Hippolytus. Ophide diagrams mentioned in Celsus and Origen. Ptolemy's commentary on the Gospel of John prologue, mentioned in Irenaeus. Ptolemy's letter to Flora, mentioned in Epiphanius. Theodotus Excerpta ex Theodotu, mentioned in Clement of Alexandria. Manuscripts. Askew Codex contains Pistis Sophia and some other unknown texts. Berlin Codex, 5th century, contains a fragmentary Gospel of Mary. Out of 19 pages, pages 1 to 6 and 11 to 14 are missing entirely. The Apocryphon of John, the Sophia of Jesus Christ, and an epitome of the Act of Peter. Bruce Codex contains the first and second books of John and 3 fragments, an untitled text, an untitled hymn, and the text on the passage of the soul through the archons of the midst. Codex Charcos, a 4th century, contains the Gospel of Judas, the first Apocalypse of James, the letter of Peter to Philip, and a fragment of Allergenes. Nag Hammadi Library contains a large number of texts. 3 Oxyrhynchus papyri contain portions of the Gospel of Thomas. Oxyrhynchus 1. This is half a leaf of papyrus which contains fragments of Logion 26 through 33. Oxyrhynchus 654. This contains fragments of the beginning through Logion 7, Logion 24 and Logion 36 on the flip side of a papyrus containing surveying data. Oxyrhynchus 655. This contains fragments of Logion 36 through Logion 39 and is actually 8 fragments named A through H, whereof F and H have since been lost.